Hey, this is Cameron, and welcome to the Reaction Log. Whoa. This is actually a very serious episode of the Reaction Log today. As you may not know, I've been pretty secretive about this part of my life, but I am in graduate school right now. It's my first semester. We just had fall break. It's really fun. But you know, I've just been getting really down on myself. I just feel like I'm not getting good enough at guitar for the amount that I'm practicing. And you know what? I think this video is exactly what I need right now. You're actually great. We're gonna ignore that he's holding a steel string. And why did I even bring that up? Well, I'll tell you. It's because I am a classical guitarist here on YouTube. What does it mean to be a classical guitarist? Yeah, and you know, it's actually pretty fitting, because right next to this is the first reaction video I made in the modern style of sore hands that you're watching right now. Look at all these intermediate guitarists here, including this king intermediate right here. Sore hands reactions, y'all. So it's kind of fitting. I feel like this is sort of a full circle. This could be my last reaction video, and I feel like this would wrap everything up nicely. But you know, that's not really an option in this economy. You're actually great. The video that I've been needing to see this whole time. Let's observe this man's YouTube channel. Less subscribers than me. Let's freaking go. I'm the man. Dude, 21,000 subscribers? That's a good bit for a guitar music channel, I'll tell you what. Any more than that would be insanely impressive, alright? I'll go ahead and subscribe to you. 51,000 views in 7 days. Dude, for your subscribers, that's freaking nuts. I don't even get 51,000 views most of the time. Whatever you were doing before, screw that. Dude, do this. Whatever you're doing here. This worked. Maybe it's the black background. Black and white, bro. Teal doesn't get views. I look at that and I freaking scroll past it. But this one, I clicked on that. I'm reacting to it now. Yeah, dude, I'm looking through your catalog and I'm telling you, I think it's the teal. I think you figured out black and white. It's what the people want. How long you been doing this for? 2022? Alright, you got a little bored during COVID. I understand. I know the feeling. 2,000 videos? God dang, dude. 2,000 videos. Let's actually start with this first video to get a feel for what this channel is all about. I'd hate if somebody did this today.
Hey guys, thank you so much for coming to my brand new music channel. My name's...
No problem, dude. For video one, this looks excellent. Are you kidding me?
Mr. E. I am lucky to be a music teacher at a brand new online school. I teach grades K to 8.
God, dude, I haven't taught a guitar lesson in months. I don't even know that world anymore. Also, nice guitar collection back there. I bet they all sound exactly the same. All right.
Get the question, you know, how do you teach music online? Well, the answer is we have all this amazing technology right at our fingertips, okay?
Dude, I was expecting like a cringy first video. This is like solid first video. I don't know. My first video. That thing sucks. Another day of teaching has come to an end, and it is time for me to teach myself in the form of practicing. Yeah. What kind of guitar lessons does he give exactly? Circle of fifths for guitar, rhythm guitar techniques. What kind of music do you play, Mr. E? Welcome to the G Zone. I read this as must-have guitar skills, as in like it's prerequisite to watch this video. But no, must-have guitar skills. Open triad bar. Get rid of the triad and now we're talking there. Alright. Alright, so I think I get it now. So he doesn't seem like a jazzer. He doesn't seem like a classical guy. It looks like he's into like 90s grunge music, which is cool. I like that stuff. I think we have a feel for Mr. E's music lab now. So let's go ahead and jump into his recent super popular video, which I keep like delaying actually watching it. Usually it's negativity that pops off, but this one, 4 signs you're way above average at guitar. Dude, everybody is clicking on that thing. Everyone's like, finally I'm above average. Oh god. Never been above average before.
Okay,
Alright, so into the video. Let's see what we got.
Okay, here's 4 signs, or like, consider these checkdowns to know you're way above and just...
Okay, dude, 4 signs to know that you're way above intermediate. Dude, first sign, get some nylon strings on that thing, alright? Second, sell the drum kit and all the other guitars and use the money to buy 1 medium-priced classical guitar. Also, let's take a look at these posters, huh? This looks like some Snapchat characters or something. And then Jaws. This is an homage to the most dissonant and also one of my favorite intervals, the minor second. Jaws is coming. I usually don't say this, but that was rage bait. Sorry about that. Oh, his favorite color is teal.
Number 1. This is the most important. It's the fact that you have solid rhythmic skills.
Ooh, dude, that is not what I want to hear right now. You're telling me all that rubato work I've been doing, all that phrasing work? That's why I'm below average, man.
Rhythm is king, rhythm is queen.
Dude, harmony and melody ain't got nothing on rhythm. It's king and queen. Deal with it.
Players play notes, good players play time. So let's do a G and a D and a C chord, okay? So let's...
Fuck. Oh, God. Alright, I think I got it.
So let's do a G and a D and a C chord, okay?
He just rips through those chords, man.
So let's roll through that with really good rhythm. You gotta move, you gotta feel it, so watch. Again.
So, I think I have skill 1. This is a this is a really stupid video that I'm making. Alright, we have time.
Beatbox. Okay, you've got it.
Okay, dude, we got a beatbox with it too. All right. At Berkeley, when you take their aural skills classes, you have to learn how to beatbox in 4/4. It's a useful skill for any guitarist.
Internalize the groove, you gotta internalize the meter. Okay.
I internalize every mean thing that's ever been commented in my comment section. How about that?
About playing with a metronome or playing with a drummer. That is fantastic.
Oh, good, dude. I'll never do either of those things.
I'm talking about when you're sitting here all by yourself.
Okay, done. I'm there. I'm right there with you. I'm doing that all the time, dude. You don't even know.
Silence with you and your guitar, and you feel the groove. Okay, one more example of this. I'm going to show you something super important. It ties right into this. So, same chord progression. We're going to do bar chords. We're going to do
Oh, shoot, dude. Oh, God. I didn't know there were prerequisites for this. Dude, I suck at bar chords.
There's your G. Okay, you're going to do this E-shaped bar chord. Okay? These are hard. Everyone gets shown these in the bar chords are so hard, but watch this. G, I'm going to move all the way up here. Same shape, right?
And you're right. Dude, everybody gets shown that. Bar chords aren't hard if you just quit being a freaking baby, okay? Go to the gym, you weakling. Also, dude, don't scratch your French polish, bro. Looks like you're signing your name on that thing. Do you think that guitar has a French polish? It probably does. It's a Martin. Those are really good guitars, right?
There's D, bar chord, 8th fret, your C, and then back, okay? So let's roll through it playing that solid rhythmic groove. So,
that's a really funny way to play that. Just slide it on down.
Okay, here's something really important to point out because it's like an underlying piece of information you need to become a good rhythm player. You have to start seeing your instrument as a percussion instrument. Like this is a drum set.
Dude, you sound like the frickin' devil right now. I don't know about that. This guy's been indoctrinated by Marson. He is not to be trusted. And that's why your guitar is all scuffed up, buddy. Look at my guitar. The only thing that scuffs this up is my phone when I drop it on it by accident. I do have a French polish, by the way, so it hurts extra when I drop my phone on it. It's happened more than once. My counter to this, the classical perspective, of course, is you might be above average at guitar if you view your guitar as a voice. Like when you play scales, or anything for that matter, but I'm just starting with a scale because it's simple. You want to almost try to mimic like how a singer would sound. Like if you do sing a scale, you might notice that it gets louder. And you don't just play it like just kind of mindlessly like that, but you actually hear the music in there. Because there is music. It's like tonic, dominant, tonic. And like those little resolutions. And of course, that's just true for any melody that you're going to play in any music that you play. It's generally a good idea to think about how it would be phrased if it were a sung part. And that's pretty informative of how you should actually play it. And you can tell when people think about that, when they're just kind of whacking notes on their guitar versus actually making music.
Bar chords, G, D, C, but let's only strike the strings and get the percussive thing. We don't drop the rhythm.
Dude, it sounds like Tommy Emmanuel right now. Wow.
These are all great.
Just get rid of the notes. Just all buzz. All string buzz.
Exercise. Okay, this train never stops. Now watch what happens when I start to push down on the frets and get the chord to sound out. Watch. Now that's where your playing goes to the next level. That will always be the most important.
We're gonna skip that step for now. We don't need that one to be above average.
Okay, so here's something a lot of people don't even know this exists.
Try me. Let's see what you got.
And take the same chord progression. In this case, we'll stay on those bar chords because I can really show you this. G, and you can break it into what are called intervals.
Okay.
Even know what an interval is? Here you go. My teachers didn't show me this. I don't know why.
You had terrible teachers. What's worse, being self-taught or having a teacher that just doesn't know anything?
In this case, right here, you have your first finger on the third. That's a G.
A what?
Distance between the G and this note here on the 4th fret, okay? That's B, that's the note B. You're on the G string. That is a major
I don't know how you know this.
third interval, okay? So,
It's actually a major 10th if you want to be technical.
meaning we could just play that. You can either finger pick it or you can strum it.
I like the finger pick option.
Now it's
Let's do that. I like where this is going.
so just get this. So that's a major third interval. Now this is just one interval. There's more than one, okay? So maybe you didn't know that. A lot of below average players they don't even know these exist, okay? Stay on the same strings. I go up to up here where the D is. And then
Hey dude, at least we got rid of the parallel fifths now. So everything that he's saying right now, which we're mainly just talking about rhythm. I think are we on skill 2 right now? All right, skill 1 and 2 are both just have some freaking rhythm, for God's sakes. This right here as just a place for general music, especially if you like don't play guitar and you want to start jamming, this is an excellent place to start with stuff that you might already know. Even if you know nothing, you probably know that you press the strings down onto the frets. If you can play stuff with like confidence and rhythm, like just quarter note pulse, it's music now, you know? It might not be like that great or intelligent, but it is music nonetheless. You learn scales pretty early on. Like when you practice your scales, I feel like a lot of times, like I know I was certainly like this, and I hear this whenever I walk into a guitar center, of course, people will just kind of... If you were to write out like what I just played there, what even is the grouping? Like am I playing triplets? And are there like subdivisions between there? Like what even is this? So like start with just, you know, or even just like 8th note. And some kind of like strong weak. And when you play like that, I find that scales actually start revealing like some harmonic information to you. That was just a descending scale for the most part, and there is this like inherent push and pull rhythm that you'll start to notice when you play it like that. But when you're used to playing scales like this, there's no music in that. So any technique that you learn, play it to a pulse and really pay attention to where the pushing and pulling is, and that is how you become a better musician. And with that, you can like jam. Something that really helped me with just being able to like play music from the scales that I learned was actually being in a choir in my undergrad, singing as a bass. It was a lot of just moving through a major scale in like these very functional ways. And you'd hear these like pagatoras like... And it really helped you find like where the tensions and releases are. These scales are not just little technical exercises to work on. It's the building blocks of the stuff that we play. So you should play it like that. So my point is, I'm dogging on him, but everything he's saying is very true.
basic knowledge of how to break chords down into their most basic elements, then you can't even go there, right? You don't know what you don't know. So hopefully that gives you some stuff.
That's wrong, actually. I do know what I don't know. And there's nothing that I don't know, because I am... I don't know.
For funsies, there's all these intervals off this root note. So if I do this major third, we could also take our second finger on the 3rd fret on the B string, okay?
I'm lost.
The note is a D, just say it D, 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 D. But from G to D, that's a perfect fifth. That's a 5th interval.
So we have our intervals that go up to the octave, and then once we go beyond that, those are called compound intervals. That's the 9ths, 10ths, 11ths, 12ths, and 13ths. That's for free. You didn't even have to pay for a lesson for that one. And no, before you comment it, they're not the same. So, okay.
Let's roll through the whole progression. And what are we always rolling back to? We have to have solid rhythmic feels, solid grooves, solid chops, okay? See, just keep it going. I can come back in whenever I want, okay? Because Because I just got this in my body.
I wonder what I have in my body. I don't think I have any rhythm in my body. It might be below average.
Learning those drums, I just got them. I'm doing stuff like that. I'm a total beginner again.
Dude, you're a brave man. Learning drums as an adult? Oh my god. I couldn't imagine learning anything as an adult.
All about, like, zones on the neck. This is more stuff you gotta connect. It's okay.
Oh, that's the G zone. Alright. I've been having trouble finding that one recently, so...
Let's wrap it up with this third position major scale. And these are all Gs. Now, same thing. We start here. I don't know why my teacher never showed me this one. It baffles me, and I'm gonna tell you why this one. I would have...
Dude, your teacher sucked. What is going on right now? How much money did you spend on these guitar lessons? Your teacher did... What did you talk about? This guy has like a vendetta against his teachers. Like, I am forever stunted because my teacher was incompetent. That's actually a really great point too, because I've been around many guitar teachers. Because I've worked with them before, of course, like back when I used to teach in person in a music store. And yeah, I would be very, very weary of a guitar teacher that doesn't specialize in classical or jazz. And I'm not saying that you can't find a good guitar teacher who's going to teach you how to play like rock or 90s rock or country or whatever kind of stupid music you want to learn that's not classical or jazz. I'm not saying those teachers can't be good and effective, but I will say they all cost the same, pretty much. It doesn't matter if they're degreed or not. The degreed ones usually cost around the same as the non-degreed ones, especially in a music store. And chances are, too, the classical and jazz person can probably teach you those other stupid genres of music, and also something more academic, especially if we're talking about a kid taking guitar lessons. Your kid, you want to give them the greatest chance possible, and there's a chance they might become a great guitarist, and they just don't excel in any other subject in school. I was kind of like that. Like, I wasn't a bad student or anything. I was in the National Honor Society in high school, but I also took like easy classes that I never studied for because I was never a studious person, but I really liked playing guitar, and I'm thankful that I had a really great he was more of a rock teacher, but he knew a lot about jazz, and he pretty well prepared me and several other people that I know of for a secondary school where I'd studied jazz. That was kind of hard to get into. I didn't get into it the first year. He prepared me for the second attempt. So I was lucky. I was a kid. I didn't know like who I should be taking guitar from. I got lucky that I got a great electric guitar teacher. But yeah, dude, you gotta be careful, dude. Some of these people are just collecting checks, you know, and they don't like actually know that much. So classical or jazz, that's all I'm saying. And also like holding a degree, ideally. Which I feel like is fair. Like, you're gonna be paying like between $60 and $100 an hour. If I was paying somebody that much for their time, I would want them to have credentials, you know? Like, that's a lot for hourly work. So that's just my advice to you. By the way, my email's in the description. I'm not teaching guitar lessons right now, though, because I've taught too many, and I'm taking a break from it right now. Also, I'm in grad school, so I'm busy. You guys know the deal. You know what? How about this? I think we've gotten enough validation to finally accept that I am actually really good at guitar. So any comment that you leave that contradicts that, I'm just gonna block you immediately. I will block you if you say anything bad about me at all. No, I'm just kidding. I don't do that. But again, the main things to take from that, be careful when you're finding your guitar teacher, because you might end up like this guy, like having resentment for the person that taught you guitar, which is not good. You shouldn't feel resentment, even if it was like in a previous style that you don't play anymore. That's your foundation, you know, especially if you're taking it as a kid. You wanna have fond memories of your guitar teacher, as I do. And of course, have some rhythm when you play. Don't just play notes randomly and chaotically. Like, you know, play some quarter notes. Quarter notes sounds better than schmorter notes, if you know what I'm saying. Alright, I think we can wrap this one up here. Well, of course, if you made it this far, be sure to subscribe and leave a like. Feel free to leave some hate comments. I feel like I was a little rough in this one, so I accept that. I deserve it, so don't feel bad. What else? Of course, there's a sale on Rutan's Delight. Pick up your Sore Hands sweatshirt, pick up some stickers, 15% off all of October. It's coming to a close. Be sure to get your stuff, you know? Anything else? I already talked about the guitar lessons. I'm not doing them, but of course you can feel free to reach out. You might not get a response. That doesn't mean that I think I'm better than you. I just get a lot of emails there, especially recently. That email has been signed up for a lot of newsletters. But you know, I still sift through it. It's fine. I expect that for that email. And yeah. Alright, well, I'll see you in the next one.